My name is Kimani. I'm a PMTCT focal person at Embu County. I work with the HIV positive, under the HIV positive program. My work is to prevent mothers, young mothers who are HIV positive, transmitting the virus to their children. My main work mostly is with the counseling, making sure they are tested when they come for the clinics, and making sure they are started on treatment, both the mothers and the fathers and also the children. And also I work with them through the whole breastfeeding period, up to 24 months, that is 2 years for every child, to make sure that every child gets out HIV negative, despite the fact that their parents are HIV positive. We do a lot of testing in between the 2 years. We do a lot of counseling, and in every facility in Embu County, we are able to have the testing facilities and the linking to care, which is the drugs. We support this mother both psychologically and also emotionally, and we also support them with drugs. And some of the tests, which are usually provided by the government free of charge, we are able to give to the children throughout the 2 years when a mother is breastfeeding, and the mothers and the fathers, we are able to take them throughout with the treatment, which also are given for free. We run the clinics on a 24-hour base in all our facilities in Embu County, all our government facilities, and we are also running them in also some of the private facilities and the faith-based facilities. So mostly that's what we do. We work with the mothers, their babies, and the whole family at large, to support them and show them that this life after testing for HIV, someone doesn't have to give up. We do the physical support. We even go to their homes, and we are able to encourage them through these trying periods until they come to terms with themselves and how they are able to take care of themselves, and they are able to live like any other person with our treatment. For World AIDS Day, which we are marking today, 1st December, it's a day to commemorate the whole world HIV AIDS, to remind ourselves that this virus that is in the community, it's living with us, and we're able to remind others that it is good to be tested. It's good to know your status. And a personal status is not another person's status. It's not your spouse's status. Know your own status, and you're able to live according to your status. If you're HIV negative, you're able to live according to a way that you will remain HIV negative. And if you're HIV positive, then you're able to remain HIV positive but virally suppressed. That is, you're able to be active. You don't have to keep on getting sick if you follow what we say. So mostly this day is to commemorate that, to remember that, and also to help educate our community that HIV is real, it is there with us, and it's something we have to live with. So we have to live responsibly, we have to be responsible, and we have to also get tested, please. So for everybody, if you don't know your status, get yourself a test, which we are having today. And even if you're out there, there are tests that you can even do at home. You can go to any health facility in Embu County, ask for a home-based test, which is a self-test. You're taken through how it goes, and you're able to go do it at home, and you are able to know your status. So basically, this day we are commemorating that, and also we are looking at the very vulnerable groups, the people who are HIV positive and they are youth, the people who are HIV positive, they are young mothers. We are also trying to reach out to them today and tell them this life after being positive, that they can live with the virus and live a normal, complete life. HIV AIDS has been stigmatized a lot because it started in an environment where not so many people got to know about it. And even right now, not so many people know the little details about HIV AIDS until they come to the hospital. Some hear it on media. But the main problem we get is the stigma that got into HIV virus itself. People fear to go have tested because you don't know after the test what happens. If you're told you're positive, because of the stigma, how will the community take you? And this thing is really weighing on us, and mostly in the healthcare system. You come, as I've said, all our mothers who are coming to any clinic when they are expectant or pregnant or having a small child, we do testing. And when you get tested, then they find you're HIV positive, they are not able to go and disclose. Some hide drugs because they don't want to be known. This is because of the stigma that is out there, that once you get HIV positive, you can die, you'll die. And you find that these mothers go hide the drugs, they don't give their children drugs, and their children also get HIV positive, which should not be the case. If you're able to take your drugs well, your child will remain HIV negative. You don't have to give that burden to your child to grow up HIV positive if you're able to give them their drugs. So for a stigma, let's talk about it more. We need to talk to our community. We need to talk to churches. We need to say HIV is here with us so that we can reduce the stigma. The more we talk about this, the more people get out, the ones who are HIV positive, and people are able to see that they are living normal lives, the stigma will reduce. So let's try and talk about it. Let the media houses also help us. Once in a while, let them bring up these people who are HIV positive. Let them talk to our community so that people can come up more and the stigma will definitely reduce. I would like to tell on this day, while we are marking the World AIDS Day, that let our youth not shy off from our tests. Let them come to any hospital and get tested. Let you know your status. Then after you know your status, please live responsibly. If you're HIV negative, try to maintain being HIV negative. Sexual transmission becomes the highest way of getting the virus. If you're HIV positive, remain, abstain if you're not married. If you're married, be faithful to one partner who you already know their status. You can be faithful to a partner whom you don't know the status and might be positive and you get positive. So first of all, know your status, both of you. Be faithful. For our youth, let's try out to abstain. For the ones who are in relationships and they are not able to abstain, which would really want, let them use. If you're not in a marriage, use protection. We have protections in our health facilities. You can check in a health facility and you're taken through that. We have condoms. You can be demonstrated how they can prevent you from acquiring the STIs and also HIV. But let's all know our status. Let it be one thing we get to know on this day.